Welcome guys. Here we are in our new BÉIS office, Obby. I'm really excited and I want to walk you guys through all of our different spaces because this has been a long time in the making. Welcome to our welcome living room. So cute. And this photo was actually one of the first things that we had in the office. It was all empty and it just made this entire space feel real. Little backstory on this space, I actually found it late online one night at like 3:30 in the morning. I sent it to my team and I'm like, this is the space. We have a studio, so we do all of our content now and it's just really awesome. We always kind of take memorabilia from different pop-ups that we've had. And this one, as you can see, came from our first ever pop-up we did at the Grove, our BÉIS motel, which we loved. And then we also have merch from other different pop-ups here. And you know we had to have an Honda fridge. It's not the only one. So let me show you upstairs. This is our conference room number 1. We have this beautiful table that we're gonna have many meetings on. I love mixing the two different vibes with this beautiful marble table and then the wood to kind of hone it in, make it look very traveled. I wanted to mix old with the new and I couldn't have thought of a better partner to do that with than CB2. We have our second conference room in here. I am obsessed with this room. I saw this table on their website and I was like, I have to have this. Again, mixing textures is something that was super important to me. The warmness of the leather seats, pulling in the rug, and then obviously these gorgeous plants that you're gonna see throughout the space from Plant Daddies. Another moment for me was standing here when we first got this space and just looking out. It's insane to think that we're now able to use it and it feels like home. We have people here from the office working and I love that because we've been doing a lot of this remotely for the past 5 years and a lot of the design meetings were actually taking place in my dining room. So I'm happy that we now have a space. Watch me tumble. Just kidding. Get this. But take a look at our glam room. This is where we're doing hair and makeup. We have wardrobe, and we have a photo from our first Barbie shoot. Hey! This is our office working space. It all came together so well. I am obsessed with these light fixtures from CB2. They just look like pieces of jewelry. They really amp up the room because again, this was like kind of an empty warehouse. Then these tables, which I was obsessed with, and these chairs, just every single piece feels like it just fit together so well. I also love the idea of having these super long, big tables that everybody can work at. It just feels more like collaborative. Thank you, Paige. See? Obviously, we had to have an on-to bar, but truth be told, this came from our BÉIS Wash pop-up. And so I'm really excited and happy that we could preserve some of the pieces that we had. This is our gorgeous little bar, kitchen that nobody is gonna ever use because I want it to look like this for the rest of my life. I mean, look at these grapes. I'm just gonna randomly be purchasing these grapes and like dangling them amongst these bowls because I always want it to look like this. It won't tomorrow, but right now, let's just capture this in its glory. All right, let me take you upstairs, where the magic happens. I really should have worn pants for this. This is our design studio level. We wanted to have this really feel at home. I wanted the entire vibe of the office to feel super cozy and welcoming and not sterile, not corporate-y type, because that's the exact opposite of what we are not at BÉIS. We have a lot of different textures going on here with the wood, the gorgeous marble, and I love plants. So we have a lot of gorgeous, gorgeous plants. This is our table, and this is kind of like the heart of the home. The dining table of any home is like where people come together, break bread. What we're doing is making bread here. Last but not least is my office. And it's actually crazy to say that because again, we have been doing a lot of our designs, conferences, meetings, all of that remotely. For the past 5 years, we've never had our own BÉIS office. So it's a big moment for us. And this is a big moment for me to have my own office in this space. I have my vision inspiration board. That's always been something that's been super important to me. From many, many of years ago when I had my vision board up in my kitchen, I always have to have a place where I can throw up ideas, things that I want to create, manifest. This was the first piece that I chose from CB2. I was obsessed with this large wood table. It just had that mid-century vibe. I do a lot of work and also eating here. So I needed to have a table that was super long in length so I could put all my meals and snacks. And then also these two chairs because I like to have people in my office, or do I just like saying, can you meet me in my office? I think it's more of that. Anywho, we are all super excited. I am extremely excited to now finally have a space where our entire team can get together and just create. So thank you CB2 so much for making all of our dreams happen, and hope you guys enjoy the tour. Gotta get to work now. See you later. But actually I do have a meeting, so I need you guys to exit. I really didn't want to have to say that in this video, you know how they always do that, but I actually do have a Zoom, so thanks. Oh, by the way, this door doesn't shut yet. We're working on it.